What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? This is Melvin from MiracleBox. Thank you for taking time out to watch this video. And we're on our site because this may be the last time you see our website. This may be the last time you see our box. What does that mean? Well, Krypton is coming to us. And no, it's not the planet that Superman is from. It's actually a version of Kodi that is coming. And with anything, anytime there's a technological evolution, which is what we're facing right now, great companies will find a way to harness that technology and provide services to allow their customers to simply enjoy the technology. And that's kind of the direction that we're going to go here with that announcement. And speaking of which, as I scroll through this website, most of you have purchased this box. This box has been an amazing box. It's a very high quality box. We don't sell anything cheap. We don't sell anything that's not durable. We sell the highest quality. And with that being said, one of the things we sell with our high quality is the big thing that's lacking in this industry is people who can service you in this industry. Most people are just trying to sell a media center. We're not doing that. We are selling a media center, but we're also providing a service, a lifelong service to all of our customers. So first of all, we want to thank all of our customers for allowing us to service you guys and for helping us to be able to come up with unique ways to provide service to you. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you the box that we were selling, and we had a announcement go out that said we would no longer take any more customers. And the reason why we said that is because we want to invest into bringing you that new technology. Now, I'm going to show you what a media center should have as far as quality, because again, you know, as a customer, if you just want to buy a media center and plug and play, we're the company for you. If you're a person that already knows how to do this stuff and you have a very low budget, you don't need a service, and we may not be the company for you. We only cater to those people who just want to watch TV and not pay a cable bill for it, and they want to have a service like a cable company, to be able to have someone to talk to be able to have tech support, to be able to have customer support, to be able to have warranties and everything. As a matter of fact, we had a lady who sent in a box, and again, we have a 18-month warranty now. Her dog actually chewed this thing up, and you know, she said, hey, dog chewed it up, what can I do? Well, guess what? Because she's a customer and she bought multiple items from us, we're going to give her a free box. All she had to do was send this one in. So that's the type of service that we provide. We provide warranty, and we provide a service that's made to cater to you guys so you can get that same enjoyment of just watching TV. And that is lacking with a lot of companies. But let's kind of get into this here. Now, the box that we are selling now, I think we maybe have a few more left. Those are probably going to be bought by the time this video is over. We've always used a box that had the best processor, and the best processor now, right now, as of service in 16.1 version of Kodi, is an S812 AMD Logic processor. Now, what does that mean to you? This is foreign stuff. Well, what that means to you is that most companies, they don't even have a very high processor. They're selling S802s or S805s, and the standard as far as being high performance is an S812. And this media center that many of you bought supports Kodi 4.4 KitKat. And what's going to happen is with Krypton, that is going to run on Kodi 5.1 Lollipop. Now, I know I'm throwing out names of candies here, and what do they have to do with anything? Well, these are the operating systems that the Android devices are actually running on. And in addition to Android, we also provide some live services outside of Android, which I'm going to kind of tell you about in this video, and what's happening with the live TV as well, so you can kind of be well informed. So let me introduce you to our new site, ladies and gentlemen. Here is our new site right here. As you see, we've kind of upgraded, and this site is more informational. And as you see, there is the new box. This thing is the Rolls Royce of media centers. This is the most powerful media center on the planet Earth, and I challenge anyone to put anything up against this thing. It's going to completely blow it away, and I'm going to give you some features that you can research on until we release this box. And we don't have a definite date, but we'll definitely give you a way to find out. And subscribing to this channel is one way, or definitely getting on our list is another way. So again, on our new site, we have a price comparison. We compare our services to what's out there and how much money you can save. And again, there's our box again, very powerful media center. And let me just kind of get through the specs here. And as you see, we've served thousands of customers. But let me just show you the biggest and best features of this box. All right, so here's our box here. And as you see, it's an Amlogic S905, which is a very powerful processor. And as you see, this is going to run the Android 5.1 Lollipop. And we're going to bring something new that has never been brought to a box before. And let me tell you what that is. That new thing is called the AC Wi-Fi. Now, most devices have a regular Wi-Fi. Well, this device has an AC Wi-Fi. And normally, dazzling users with specifications is nothing new. Resolutions, megapixels, memory sizes, and processor speeds are just a few. But one of the most neglected things about these media centers is Wi-Fi. And it's very, very important because most people can't run a cable from their router to this box. They have to rely on the Wi-Fi. Well, we have an AC Wi-Fi, which is a newer, faster form of Wi-Fi. And the good news is by the end of this video, you will understand what an AC Wi-Fi is, and that will be the standard going forward of what you can expect in the box. Now, let's start off with the good news. The chipsets that are featured in this box are fully backwards compatible with your regular Wi-Fi. So if you have regular Wi-Fi and you don't have an AC Wi-Fi, don't worry, it's compatible. It will still use what you have. Now, Wi-Fi is always promoted using theoretical speeds. Now, let me give you the speed that this thing can reach. This thing is so powerful that it is capable of producing 13 megabits per second, or pulling 13 megabits per second of Wi-Fi speed. Now, you and I in our home is not realistic for us to have something that high, but that tells you that this is a commercial military grade Wi-Fi device, and that's what you want to have. Now, normally with Wi-Fi's, there's two frequencies. There's a 2.4 gigahertz, and that is used for everything from cordless phones to home phones to microwaves. And there's a 5 gigahertz, which remains relatively interference free for a clearer channel, where our box actually contains both. And that means you can actually run this thing off a cell phone. So if you drive an RV or you drive a truck, you can literally run this off a cell phone and have smooth sailing. And if you're in a home, it'll run off your standard interference-free Wi-Fi frequency. Now, one of the things I want to talk to you about is a concept called beam forming. Now, I know you're thinking like, what the heck is beam forming? That sounds like something out of Star Trek. Beam me up, Scotty. Well, let me tell you what this is. See, typically, devices have signals or collect signals that are thrown out through a router in equal directions. It's like basically throwing a rock into a pond and seeing it ripple. And this is why people tell you to place your device kind of in the center of your home so it could pick up the ripples of the Wi-Fi. Let me tell you why this is the only media center device that has beam forming on it. Beam forming is different. A device that has beam forming has a smart signal which detects where your Wi-Fi device is, and it's going to increase the signal strength specifically in that direction to pull it. Now, this is a good idea to position your routers centrally, but it helps make it less vital that you do so. Now, all this means in layman terms is this. Your Wi-Fi will be maintained far better at longer range than a regular Wi-Fi device, and the peak performance may be 3 times the original speed. So let me break that down to you. What this means is that when you use Wi-Fi, let's say you have 20 megabytes, normally Wi-Fi is half of your internet megabytes because you're not plugged in. You don't get the same speed as you do plugged in, so you really only get 10. Well, with the AC Wi-Fi, it's going to boost it, so you may be getting all 20 uninterrupted streaming with no interruptions directly into that box. That is huge when it comes down to Wi-Fi. So ladies and gentlemen, this is why we moved to this box. And not only is it going to support the Krypton, and not only is it a 5.1 lollipop, then this thing is going to be the most powerful thing on the planet. You're going to have a monster in front of your TV that is going to really stream at a very, very high frequency. So that is why we want to introduce this to you guys as far as Wi-Fi. Now let's get down to something else. What I'm going to do is, in addition to this box, we're also going to introduce to you a new build. Now, for those of you who have been familiar with us, we were the first company to introduce a organized and categorized media center, and other box sellers kind of took that trend that we kind of set, and now everyone has something that's not convoluence. Convoluence was when you bought a media center and there were just apps all over the place. No one knew what they did, and we were kind of the first to kind of label them, put them in categories to allow a user-friendly interface. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a sneak peek at what's going to be our new interface. And let me give a shout out to my guy Dave, who developed this thing. I mean, this guy is the best guy on the planet when it comes to that, and we're glad to have him on board with MiracleBox. And we're going to give you a sneak peek at what our new interface is going to look like. And if you got a seatbelt anywhere, you need to put it on, because this is going to blow your mind. Here's your sneak peek at what will be the new MiracleBox Media interface. And shout out to Dave. This thing is Krypton ready, and it is 16.1 ready, and this will be on the newer box. As you see, this thing is awesome. You have your categories up top you can still scroll through. And what makes it even better is when you get to the movie section, if you move your remote control to the middle, it will actually kind of show you some quick selections here. That is a design improvement and a user-friendly improvement. Now, the great thing about this build is that we have quick categories in the middle that will always remain static, so you can always quickly get to some of your favorites, and we may move some of this around, but as you can see, a clean look, clean build. And this is exclusively only on the MiracleBox A8 series, which is a new series that we got coming that I just showed you. So as you go to TV shows, you can get that as well. And as you see, when you go to the middle, that quick menu pops up. So, shout out to all of our competitors. When we came out and used the Exeon Knox and set that trend, you guys followed us. Well, this is something that you're going to have to really work hard to follow. You'll probably catch this one up in about 2 to 3 years. So, treat us like a hot dog and catch up, because this is where we're leading innovation. So if you get the MiracleBox, just know that you're getting the best in technology. And we, on these quick menu selections, it's really easy. When you scroll your remote over, you can go to TV shows, you select something inside that static menu. It's going to bring up the latest and greatest TV shows. So we've added the quick selection to the forefront. Dave, he came up with this whole entire thing. I got to give him a shout out again. This guy is one heck of a developer. And again, as we go through MiracleBox, you'll meet more of our people that are behind the scenes, but he literally killed it on this. So shout out to him. And again, we got some sports options here. Hopefully this will remain stable so we can offer this. But again, we got some NFL stuff here. As you go into it, you'll see you got replay games, you got live NFL HD that you can kind of pull up, and there it is coming in live. So this is great. This is great TV. And again, exclusively on MiracleBox. You won't see this anywhere in the entire universe, not even on Mars, I guarantee you, because this thing is hot. So that is a quick look at our interface. And next we're going to talk about some live TV. All right, so let's talk about live TV. Now let's talk about the process of even getting live TV over the internet. And it has to go from a camera to your media center, and that requires a tremendous amount of synchronization across numerous moving pieces, from transcoding to authentication to tracking to monetization to delivery. Any one of those parts can snag thanks to technical glitches. The point is, you have more opportunities than ever to sever ties with your cable company, and that is the whole point of being able to offer this service through streaming media. Now look, nothing's perfect. Cable and TV, they aren't immune from outages either, so you're going to have some outages. And when you're dealing with the free live TV, understand this: no retail box seller should ever tell you that they're going to guarantee that you have live free TV without any monthly fee. They should always say, well, when it's available, because that's the truth. With free live TV, you can't control it. No one supports it, and they're working off donations. That is why, through popular requests from our customers, we brought in a live TV service. And this is the best live TV you're going to get on the planet. And what we basically give you is we give you really 1,000 channels, but you're only really paying for 500. So we're going to give you 500 more channels than what you normally get. And because this is the Dream Stream, we like to call it, these are live stations that will not buffer. They will not freeze. You can flip channels just like you would with the cable box, and you can leave this thing on all night long and fall asleep to it without ever having to worry about changing an app or clicking on something different. This is, we call it the Miracle STB, which stands for set-top box, and it gives you the look, the feel, and the comfortability of the regular cable box that you grew up loving and getting used to. So this is why it's great. We have it in 50 countries of TV. And when you go to our site, when we release a site, you can actually click on the Dream Stream channel list, and you can see a list of all the channels that you can potentially get on the live service. As I scroll down, it's a lot, almost too many to go through, but it's all the channels here. HBO's, BT Sports, adult stuff, pay-per-view. I mean, so many live options that, I mean, you know, for what you're paying for it is pennies on the dollar from what cable would charge, and even what some streaming services like Sling TV would charge. And again, basically, we have a box that basically just does live with very limited on demand. And you can even add it to your current new Miracle box that we have coming out. And you can either get a subscription by the year or by the month. You can enjoy great streaming and at a high quality level without having to pay the cost. So what we're going to do in the next video is we're going to kind of give you some more detail and some more demos of the live service so you can see exactly what we have coming. But ladies and gentlemen, one of the things I want to stress to you is we're trying to reach as many people as possible and save them money. And basically, our goal is to get to 100,000 subscribers. And by doing that, we're going to give you a huge reward. So what's in it for you if you help us get to 100,000 subscribers? Well, check this out. This is what's going to be in it. Thank you for watching our video. If you like that video, be sure to hit the subscribe button underneath the video. And once we reach 100,000 subscribers, something very special is going to happen for all our subscribers. This is what's going to happen when we hit 100,000 YouTube subscribers. When we reach 100,000 subscribers, my son is going to cut my head bald, blindfolded. Yikes. Now, once we hit 100,000 subscribers, we're going to also show each of our subscribers how to get free live TV from any phone or any tablet, just like this. Imagine having live TV anywhere you go, premium channels on any phone. That's going to happen when we get 100,000 subscribers. We're going to also give away $100 to one of our lucky subscribers once we reach 100,000 subscriber mark. And we're going to give away a free Miracle box to one of our subscribers. So everyone's going to benefit when you subscribe. Next, we're going to have Nina dance for you for your entertainment while you subscribe to our channel. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you in the next video.